6:14. For nearly a year and a half, Ukraine has been under siege. It's fought off a Russian invasion largely on its own.
A friendship cultivated in business school in the United States, it turned into a mission to educate, train, and equip soldiers with the means that they could defend their homeland and their families. Here, in the middle of a war zone in Ukraine, two friends share a smile.
He's really the reason why I went to help.
U.S. Marine veteran Lance Zoll says his college pal Ivan inspired him.
He was a real estate developer, and he probably could have found a way to kind of avoid the war, but he decided to volunteer. And he was with a group of 80 guys, 80 plus guys that didn't have any training.
Zoll says in the early days of the conflict, Ukrainian soldiers were in desperate need of supplies. First, he sent simple things like boots and body armor.
Got binoculars, thermal vision, night vision.
Then more sophisticated items like communications equipment and tripwires.
There was nobody else there to give them the training that they needed. Even things like basic first aid, they weren't taught how to do. They weren't taught how to handle their rifles so that they could accurately engage.
Zoll did 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in South America and Cuba. He also worked in the defense industry as a consultant. He says he recognized the need and felt compelled to help.
It's another way of serving my country.
Zoll owns Las Vegas Ghosts, and his entrepreneurial drive helped him launch Ghosts of Liberty, an organization dedicated to equipping and training Ukrainians. He's been 4 times documenting the need and providing drills and instruction for soldiers.
As of today, I've raised about $6,000 since I started, but I've spent almost $200,000. This is a cause that's important to me, and it's important that Ukraine survives this. You know, I can always make more money.
Zoll says the people of Ukraine are strong and hopeful, but he says as the war drags on, it's critical that support continues.
They're absolutely suffering and they're absolutely angry, but they also would rather die than submit to rule by Putin. Ukrainians know they really don't have any choice. It's either fight or die.
Zoll says he plans to return to Ukraine again. Right now, though, his main mission is educating Americans on the conflict and collecting items that they need overseas.